Okay, the third kind of stroke, we're into the quiet strokes now. Tap is the one we'll talk about now. Tap is one whose picture I use as shorthand. My personal symbol is here. So instead of starting up there, we're here. We're starting low. We let it bounce, and it returns to its same low start. That's why I call it. You could call it a mini rebound kind of feel. It would also be the sort of thing you'd use to play what's called a ghost note if you play it from a very small height, very quietly. Same sort of mechanics. And we want to drop the stick down, catch it after its little bounce that it does, and the wrist level is not going to change. So if I start low, I'm going to let it do its little bounce, feel like a little kind of twitch. This will feel a lot more normal, not forced, when you're in a flow of notes, because the stick will have momentum. This is just an isolated moment in time. That's a tap. Other side, tap, tap, tap. Why would we do that? Why would we do a tap when we want a quiet note followed by another quiet note? Because if we're bouncing back up to this height, well, then we can only do a quiet one after that because we're so close to the skin. This is volume level. If we start in there, it's going to be quiet. If we start here, it's going to be high volume. Low, ready for another low. We could practice a moment in time where we've got a control followed by one of these. So our control one was when we start high. We're in the position for a tap now, aren't we? And then we're just going to drop it. And our wrist is not going to be, we start high, control, pause, tap. My wrist didn't change levels, yeah? Start up here, control, tap, control, tap. Try it with my other hand, try it together, control, tap, control, tap, control, tap. Now you don't have to swing all the way back here, I'm doing it for effect. It's wherever you want to go to, probably start about here, you know. Control, tap. Don't panic and go. We can do this with like 30 minutes in between if we really wanted to, because control should be there. It should be control. It shouldn't be twitching out of control at the end. Control, dead, tap. If I drew that as a picture. To practice. Eventually we will string all these together, that's why I'm doing it as chunks. Control, big down arrow, starting high, ending low, and then we are doing a tap. And then I would say do a pause on the end, because this is a very artificial thing to loop, because we need another kind of stroke, which I'll talk about in the next video. So, down, what we were just looking at, the down is control stroke, and then a tap. Control, tap, wrist level. Feel free to point your stick at your wrist to check that you haven't done anything funny. Control, tap. Control, tap, pause. Control, tap, pause. Control, tap, pause. Do it with the other hand, as I say, and tap.